What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Game 5 of the Season 4 World Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. So the series is Bird is up by 1 game. He is up 3-2 on the Seattle Mariners Solar, uh, and we should be getting into this shortly. Jake Fraley, Trey Turner, Eduardo Escobar. I did not get the whole lineup. We are in Wrigley Field. Um, yeah, this is a little delayed as you see. 2-3 the Mariners, Cubs 3-2 in the World Series. As you see Teoscar doing some semantics. As that brings in Jake Fraley, who's batting 500 with a 1269 OPS. I don't know if that's in the playoffs or if that's in the entire, in just the World Series. As we see Bird changing his settings a little bit. I can actually, oops, can actually skip ahead a little bit. All right, as we see the first pitch. As that's a base hit for Jake Fraley. Good little start there as Jake Fraley keeps doing what he does and just rake Fraley as Solar calls him, and that'll bring in Trey Turner. First pitch to Mills is low and in for ball one. The Mariners trying to stay alive here and not get eliminated. As Birch has a back pick Fraley at first and is not in time. There's a 2-0. It's 3-0 now to Trey Turner. Eduardo Escobar is on deck as that sinker is in there for a strike from Alec Mills. As the 3-1 now. Slide step fouled off by Turner. And now 3-2 looking for the curveball, hangs it, and it is a ground ball. Fraley, since he was running on the pitch, he will be safe at second, but that'll be a fielder's choice for Trey Turner, as that'll bring Eduardo Escobar as he will get intentionally walked, which is probably smart, even though Renfroe's coming up now. But I think I know who's. Oh, never mind, I lied. Nick Anderson is coming in. I was gonna say Chapman would probably be coming in, but apparently not. As the first pitch to Renfroe is down and in, not down and in for ball one, sinker. As Nick Anderson, just one of the many killer arms out of Bird's bullpen, including Chafin, Chapman, Hader, Anderson, as I mentioned, and I don't even know who else. There's a lot, as that curveball is fouled off. As fastball popped up by Renfroe, and that'll be an infield fly rule, but Dansby will still make the catch, because why not? As that'll now bring in Jorge Polanco, who's batting .522 with 3 home runs. I think that's in just the playoffs. I don't think that's in the World Series. I'm not sure, though. I could be completely wrong. So that is a curveball down for ball one. That is inside now 2-0 to Polanco. Hopefully, we, by the power of us Mariners fans, which I think is a lot of us in here for now, are believing, by the power of believing, we might be able to, Solar might be able to pull this off here, as the 2-2 now in the dirt, 3-2-2 with Ty France on deck. So now the 3-2, runners go, and beautiful pitch from Nick Anderson. There's not much you can do about that. That is just a beautiful spot. As Jock is coming in leading off, who's been a very important part of this playoff race for Bird. Did not play the first couple games in the playoffs that he lost, but then came in and started batting leadoff, which really helped turn it around. I think he was the spark plug that the Cubs needed in this playoff run that they have had, which is all but surprising. As that is fouled off the changeup from Turnbull, 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch to Jock is fouled off, surprisingly. I didn't think he could get up there and foul that off, but he does. Is the 0-2 yet again. Good take there from Jock for ball one. The 1-2 now. Oops, my bad. Is popped up. That is the right fielder. I don't know if that's Fraley or Renfroe out there. Probably Renfroe will make that catch for out number one. As it'll bring in A.J. Pollock, who has also been raking for the Cubs here. Another key part in this historic race. As the first pitch is swung on, and that is hit well. That is hit deep. And the basket will not catch it, as left fielder there makes a little running catch into the wall. for out number 2, as that'll bring in Daniel Vogelbach, who doesn't have as many home runs as I thought he would, only 2 in this playoff race. That'll is fouled off. Nice low sinker there from Turnbull. Probably should have been taken for a ball, but you know, it is what it is. As Solar will be taking off the shift here, prevent some cheesy hit the other way from Vogelbach here. As maybe not. Okay, I guess he's not taking off the shift. The 0-1 now is taken. Good take there from Vogelbach in the dirt. Change up. Ball 1. The 1-1 now. Swung on that is popped up. As JP Crawford will be there. Or is that Polanco? I don't know who's got where. I think that's Crawford at shortstop. Will make that catch. And that'll be out number 3. We're going on the top of the second now. Ty France leading off against Nick Anderson. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Chapman coming in soon if Anderson gets in a bit of trouble. As Ty France is struggling a bit in this postseason, batting only 100. Not very good. Not what you want out of a guy like him, as that number will lower as he grounds out to second for out number 1. As now Justin Upton coming in, another guy who's struggling, batting 167 here in this playoff race. As the first pitch is low, good take there for ball 1. As the 1-0, fastball, good pitch, good swing, a little late on that, just enough to foul it off though. As the 1-1 will be a sinker inside for ball 2. As the 2-1 now, sinker, good pitch, good swing, and that'll not get over the right fielder's head. As that is Teoscar Hernandez making the catch for out number 2. Is now Carson Kelly coming in, the catcher for the Mariners here, batting 250. As the first pitch fouled off, good spot for that sinker. Nice spot by Nick Anderson there. The 0-1 foul off. Solar is having some trouble fouling off or laying off that low curveball. As the 0-2 swung on and just did not get enough of that for that to leave. A little too high of a pitch. As that'll be that'll be the middle of the second inning. Thank you, Jesus Christ. As that'll bring in Pete Alonso, another guy from this killer Cubs lineup. I don't know who gave Bird this good of a team, but yeah, it's safe to say we know why he's in the playoffs. That ball is swung and not even to the warning track. That's a line out for out number 1. So that'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez. But as I was saying, I don't think it is to anyone's surprise that the Cubs are in this World Series here, seeing the fact that they have a killer lineup and killer bullpen. Probably could have and should have been eliminated by the Mets in the first round, but lol Mets. So lol Mets. As the 0-1 to Teoscar is a little dribbler to the pitcher, as Turnbull will make that play easily to get Teoscar for out number 2. As not looking good for either team at the plate. Really, just not sharp. As that brings in Dansby Swanson as the first pitch inside for ball 1. That is 1-0. The 1-0 now to Dansby. Good take for ball 2. As a 2-0 now to Swanson, to the Cubs shortstop. Yeah, shortstop. As that'll be ball 3 is Patrick Wisdom coming up, who kills righties if I remember correctly. As that'll be that slider will be in there for a strike. 3-1 now. Crucial pitch here, honestly. Don't want to walk him, as that, if you won't walk him, that'll be a nice little ground out for out number 3. So we're going into the third, still a 0-0 game. Nice little game. Kind of what we expected with 2 very good teams. Only 1 hit between each of them. I'm actually kind of surprised, because both of these teams have been known for, putting up a lot of runs. I think we see Chapman coming in here, maybe. Maybe not. As Dylan Moore comes up to the plate. It's Nick Anderson, first pitch. Taking low for a ball. Dylan Moore here trying to keep the Mariners alive, as there he is. In comes Chapman. Okay, this might be this is key for Solar to get to Chapman here, because if he doesn't, that could be really bad for him. Giving Bird a chance to walk it off at the bottom of the third is not what you want. As a 2-1 now, swung on and missed. A little late on that. You gotta try and catch up to that fastball. As that swung on, hit in the air, foul. That might have been a home run if he was on that a bit more, a little early, a little later. As that splitter swung at, fouled off in the dirt, keeping him alive. As a 2-2 now. Good take there on the back foot slider. Very good take there. As Jake Fraley's on deck. The 3-2 now. Oh, check swing, and he could not hold up. Damn. Tough break there for Demo. As that'll bring up Jake Fraley, lefty. I guess as Cubs will put on the bunt defense here for Fraley. Speedy guy, about 90 speed, as it'll pay off. It wasn't a bunt, but I guess a swinging bunt for out number 2 there. As if Bird can get out of this with no runs allowed, this is key, giving him a chance to walk it off here. As Trey Turner will come up now, trying to bring the Mariners ahead to try and keep the series alive, keep the season alive. And that's down the middle, and he will just miss it, as that'll be a fly out to end the inning. We're not going into extra innings. We're going to the bottom of the third, still a 0-0 game. As Patrick Wisdom comes in, who has been a solid player for the Cubs in real life and in this league, as that'll be popped up. He will not come through. As I think Fraley, I don't know if Fraley's in center or if he's in right, will make that catch for out number 1. It's Max Stassi, a guy who has been crucial, a draft snub in the beginning of the season. Has been crucial in this World Series, not even just the playoffs. Has a pair of go-ahead home runs. As the first pitch is 1-0. The 1-0 now. That ball misses, sinker in. 2-0, couldn't clip the corner. As the 2-0 pitch to Stassi. 3-0, not a great spot. Bird is known for being a free swinger on 3-0. As we see Solar possibly going to the bullpen. Ian Happ and Jock Peterson on deck and in the hole, looking 2 guys that are very good against left-handed or right-handed pitching. Sorry, 2 guys you don't want to pitch to, really. 3-0. There's a slider in there. 3-1 now. Trying to keep Stassi off base. Trying to keep the Mariners season alive. That ball's hit and not quite deep enough. Just missed it. As that'll be out number 2. As Cubs trying to finish off the World Series here with a nice walk-off. As Ian Happ comes up, my bad. As the first pitch swung on, that's a base hit. The first of the day for the Cubs here, as or night really, as that'll bring up Jock with a chance to walk it off here. What a spot! This must be very stressful for both. As that pitch is swung on, is that gonna get down? No. Swung on a first pitch slider not quite in the dirt, but low. As we'll be going into extra innings here in this Game 6 of the World Series. Oh boy. Eduardo Escobar comes in, swinging from the right side of the plate against the left-handed Chapman, as that first pitch is fouled off. Well out in front there, which you don't usually see off of a 102-mile-an-hour fastball, as he's able to lay off that tough fastball. That's a tough pitch to lay off, in all honesty. So is that one, and that's why he fouled it off. As will be 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch to Escobar. Good take there on that splitter. That splitter is deadly, especially after like a high fastball, or even before a high fastball like that was. It'll be 3-2 now. Hunter Renfroe on deck, a guy who hits very well against lefties. As strike 3, good pitch there from Chapman. As we see bullpen warm up Andrew Chafin and maybe Gratterall. Yep, Brusdar Gratterall. If this gets a little sticky for Chapman, as that's a good slider, clips the edge of the zone. It's the 0-1 now. Another slider. A little inside. That one didn't really clip the plate, but probably Bird probably wishes it did. As that's a solid pitch. Clips the bottom of the zone. Fastball, a little slide step action. Another slide step. As that splitter in the dirt. 1-2 now to Hunter Renfroe. Another foul ball. Good at bat here. Seen a decent amount of pitches. Has seen everything, I believe, in this at bat, aside from the sinker, which maybe he sees now to try and get a little bit different look. As I guess not. High fastball, Swung on, and that will not get down, as it's 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. As that'll bring up, who does that bring up? I don't even know. Jorge Polanco, a guy who's been raking, not only in this series, but in the playoffs for Solar here. As first pitch here from Chapman. Good take, sinker low. Solar trying to keep his season alive. An extra innings off of Chapman, a guy who has allowed like 1 run in the postseason. It's a 1-1 now. Good take there, high fastball. Not even really, not close, but still a hard pitch to lay off. There's a 2-1 splitter in the dirt. Bird looks like he wants nothing to do with Polanco here. Doesn't want to give him anything to his. That's a questionable check swing call, but you know what? The ump called it, so must be right. There's another good slider there from Chapman, just beating him inside with that slider. As a 3-2-2. Good take there. Ball 4 for Polanco. That'll bring up Ty France, who has been struggling a little bit. But I think we see Chapman getting out of this game now. Yep, as that brings in Brusdar Gratterall out of the bullpen. Another guy we've seen a lot, and Craig Kimbrell also warming up. Another guy out of this super pen of birds. As the first pitch, sinker barely misses. If that was that was ever so slightly a ball, as that one will not be anywhere near close to a ball, as that catches all the zone. Is it 2-1 now? Or slider misses 2-1. The 2-1 pitch to France. Swung on, that's a base hit. Almost kills the umpire. As that'll bring up first and second, 2 outs for I believe Justin Upton now. Yes, Justin Upton trying to take the lead here from or for the Mariners. That's a good cutter low and away. Hard pitch to do anything with, really. Upton only has 3 hits here in this postseason, batting 158, struggling a little bit to say the least. As we might see a pinch hit here, maybe. Yes, we do. That is Jared Kalanick. Yes, it is. As the 0-1 trying to get the matchup. Oof, not really what you want first pitch off the bench. Cutter almost hitting him, and he swings at it. As he'll lay off that slider in the dirt. As that'll bring us to 1-2. 1-2 pitch from Gratterall. Good take. Good take. I mean, even though it was at the eyes, but Solar hasn't been great at laying off the pitch. As I say that, he pops it up to left field. As that'll be out number 3. We're going to the bottom of the 4th, where Bird tries to walk it off and win this World Series. As that'll bring up AJ Pollock, and I think that'll be it for Spencer Turnbull here. As a solid outing, 3 innings, 1 hit allowed. As that Chad Green comes in. Both teams have a pretty decent bullpen, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure who else is in the Mariners bullpen, but Chad Green, not a bad pitcher. As that'll be line, is that? I don't know who's at third. Polanco, I think, as out number 1. That splitter high. A little out in front, to say the least. As that'll bring in Vogelbach. The first pitch of the splitter inside, 1-0. The 1-0 popped up, foul. Surprised we're not seeing some patience here from Bird. As that'll be a base hit down the line for Vogelbach. Nice little piece of hitting. Way to get the bat head out in front of that splitter. As I guess pinch running for Vogelbach. That'll be Andrew McCutchen coming in to hopefully try and score that winning run. As Pete Alonso comes up trying to drive in that run. So that is a splitter inside, 1-0. The 1-0 here from Chad. Good pitch, but a better take from Bird here. 2-0 now, definitely looking for something to drive and hopefully get into the gap and get McCutchen home from first at 76 speed. It's a 2-1 pitch. That's chopped. That's not what you want. It might be a slow turn, and he will get it. Nice little turn. Way to get out of that inning. That's exactly what the Mariners needed. As they'll need to, all right, they'll swap around. Jock will be the new first baseman, and McCutchen will go out into the outfield. As that brings up Carson Kelly, 8-9-1 for the Mariners here. Not the best part of the order, but at least the top of the order is coming up. Gotta try and get a runner on for it. As Brusdar Gratterall, tough guy to get hits off of. He's very good with that hard sinker, tough to hit, good cutter as well, good speed differential. As the 0-1 now to Carson. Good take, low and away, good slider, but good take as well. As the 1-1 here to Kelly. Close one, another good take. 2-1 now. Good hitters count. Hopefully, Solar can do something with it this inning. Is that pitch is driven not quite to the even to the warning track, as that'll be out number 1 here in this 5th inning. This is definitely the longest postseason game I think we've had this year. I think the second longest has gone 4 innings. As that's a good cutter for strike 1. Gratterall got a couple different movements. That slider and cutter going horizontally, going away from righties and into lefties, and then that sinker at 100 miles an hour coming into righties, as we see here, 97 to 100. As a 1-2 here to Dylan Moore. Small line, and that is not really hit the way you want it, but that's out number 2. You really would rather have you'd really want to have some runners on here for the top of the order, because there's no benefit in the top of the order getting hits unless there's guys to be driven in. But it is what it is. We gotta try and rally here with 2 outs to try and keep this season alive. As that pitch is swung on, and Chafin will do his job out of the pen. 1 pitch, 1 out. As we're going to the bottom of the 5th, maybe Bird scores here. I don't know. As I'll bring up Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch, good take. Not really close, not really threatening the zone there. As the 1-0 swung on, that is hit in the air, not even close to the warning track. That'll be out number 1 for Chad. As that'll bring up, who does that bring up? Dansby Swanson coming in. Solid hitter, very balanced hitter against both lefties and righties. As that first pitch swung on, fouled off. 0-1. The 0-1 here from Green. Oof, close pitch. Good take though. As the 1-1 now. Swung on and popped up. It's a shortstop, and that'll be out number 2. This is kind of a boring game. Not a lot has happened. I think what, 3 combined hits, 4. As that'll bring in Patrick Wisdom. First pitch, good splitter, good take though. Is that it's close to clipping the zone, but not quite. The 1-0, a little high from that fastball for ball 2. 2-0 now. Good slider, good slider. I'll clip the zone for strike 1. 2-1 now to Wisdom. Swung on and hit in the air. Did not quite get all of it. Chicago was looking, was ready to erupt there if that had probably like what, 60 feet more on it. Would have been caught by the basket, but as now the middle of the order of this Mariners lineup is coming up, and Craig Kimbrell will face it. As we hear Sweet Child of Mine playing, as Corey Abbott and Josh Hader warming up, as the Cubs super bullpen is almost depleted. As first pitch there from Kimbrell gets the zone. Strike 1. The 0-1 now. Another good fastball. Good hard pitch to do anything with, really. Low and away. Fastball up, a little out of the zone. Will be fouled off, a little late on it. As the 0-2 to Trey Turner. Good curveball, just barely able to fight it off. As the 0-2 here yet again. Swung on in another foul ball. Trey Turner putting together a good at-bat, seeing a lot of pitches. Is the 0-2 here. Swung on, that's a base hit past the diving Swanson. As now 99 speed on first base, as the go-ahead run is dangerous, because anything into the gap is scoring him easy. As I'll bring in Eduardo Escobar. First pitch, fouled off. Good pitch there from Kimbrell. Pitch out here, and Trey Turner not running on the pitch. As the 1-1 now. Ooh, good curveball. That was not really where he wanted it, but it works. He was not swinging. Pick off, and he will be in there. As Bird really thinking about Trey Turner really getting to his head, as that pitch will be fouled off. What will redo 1-2? The 1-2, another pickoff attempt. He'll be in there. Really, Trey Turner doing a really good job at staying in the pitcher's head here. As the 1-2, good curveball, good take. did not look enticing enough for Escobar to swing at, as another pitch fouled off. We've already seen 12 pitches between these first two batters here from Kimbrel, as now 3-2 count with Hunter Renfroe coming up. This is a dangerous spot to be in if you're Kimbrel. As struck him out, as Kimbrel strikes out Escobar, but will not get the strike him out, throw him out double play, as Trey Turner will be safe because he is just simply too fast. As Bird possibly thinking about intentionally walking Renfroe here to get to Polanco. And that is exactly what it'll do. The signal from David Ross, sorry, as I guess that'll bring in Hader, the last of the Cubs Super Bowl pennants. He really only got a couple commons left, as one of them will be warmed up, Aaron Ashby. As, I mean, even though Polanco is a switch hitter, he felt he'd rather face him with a lefty than a righty. And let's see if that's the right decision, as that 1-0 slider, or the 0-1 slider, does not clip the zone, and that'll be a base hit down the line. That'll get past the right fielder. That might score two. As rounding third is, I don't even know, Renfroe, as he'll be safe. A go-ahead triple, 2 RBI triple for Jorge Polanco, as it'll be 2-0 Mariners. As that fastball just missed a Ty France. As I guess intentionally walking Renfroe was not the right decision, as Polanco continuing his insane World Series. As a 1-1 now to France. That'll be bounced. Good block there from the catcher, Stassi. As it'll be 2-1 now to France. As a 2-1 here. Good pitch, good fastball for strike two. The 2-2 now. Bird trying to keep this lead, or keep this deficit to 2 and try and stop the rallying Mariners to try and keep his, to try and win the World Series here. As a 2-2. A little high, just a tad high for 3-2 as Jared Kelenic is on deck. Pinch hit, and that'll be foul. Ooh, could have been another RBI there. As 3-2 here to France. Way to stay alive. Another long at bat here. Definitely not what Bird wants. Is 3-2 here. Another foul ball. Jesus. I think this is what, like a 10 pitch at bat here. Is another slider fouled off. As France seeing every pitch he's got. Bird is throwing everything at him. As that'll be ball 4. As Jared Kelenic will have to get something going lefty-lefty, or maybe not. We might see a pinch hitter here. I don't know who. That'll be Luis Torrens. Or Luis Torrens, yeah. His first pitch, 2-seam, does not quite catch the zone. So it'll be 1-0. The 1-0 here to Torrens. I'll be in there for strike 1. The 1-1 here from Hader. That one catches the zone as well. And the pitch, oof, ball 2. There's a 2-2. It'll be 3-2 now to Luis Torrens as runner goes, and that'll be a dribbler foul. He'll stay alive. There's a 3-2. Swung on, that ball's in the gap. That'll score another run here. As it'll stretch the lead to 3 as runners coming home. As that'll be 4 runs scored here in this 6th inning here. As Torrens will be out at second trying to get back after rounding. As the 0-1 there, a little low. Change up a 1-1. Josh Hader is apparently -2 balls. As that pitch is swung on in the air from Kelly. That ball is gone. It is now 5-0. 5 runs in this 6th inning from the Mariners here, as Hader's confidence is in the gutter. As that'll be almost another extra base hit for the Mariners here from Dylan Moore as the 0-1. Fouled off for 0-2. The 0-2 now to Dylan Moore is a ball. A little low, 1-2. So 1-2 here. Bird trying to end this inning, and he will, as Wisdom will make the play for out number 3. And that'll bring in Max Stassi here, trying to make a comeback here. keep this season alive, or not keep this season alive. That ball's in the air. It's deep, and it's gone. A home run that Bird could have used 3 innings ago, but you know, didn't happen. As that looks like this is the end for Chad Green. As he'll probably bring in a lefty, I'd assume. Yep, and in comes Zach Britton. Another guy with a hard sinker, as Chris Bryant will come in to pinch hit for Ian Happ. As the first pitch here. Sinker just misses for ball 1. The 1-0 now to Chris is fouled off for strike 1. Chris Bryant batting .600 in this postseason with 2 RBIs. I don't know how many home runs he has. As that ball is a little foul. Didn't have any distance. Wouldn't have done anything. Would have been a fly out, but keeps Chris alive. There's the 1-2 now. Good idea, good idea. As high fastball has worked often in this series. That ball is dribbled, and that'll be out number 1. As Solar 2 outs away from extending this to a Game 7 winner-take-all game. As that'll bring in Jock Peterson, batting .500 now. As first pitch, trying not to bring the Cubs to their final out, but okay, as that'll be Frank Schwindel coming in, guy who absolutely demolishes lefties. Cubs rookie who is raking in real life and is not raking in this playoff series, as he's batting .143. That'll be an 0-2 count to Schwindel. And the 0-2 now. That ball is crushed to left field. That ball is gone, no doubt about it. Nice little pimp job from Schwindel, but might have come a little too late. Those 2 home runs, not really needed, to be completely honest. As you know, they're still down 3. I mean, Bird can rally here, but I don't know. His first pitch, good pitch there for strike 1 from Britton. As it's the 0-1 here. Swung on, that ball is hit not into the gap. I did not see the outfielder. As that ball, that'll be a single here for Pollock. As that'll bring up McCutcheon now, who crushes left-handed pitching. As I don't think Solar will be sticking with the lefty here. I'm not gonna lie. As let's see. Let's see who Solar brings in out of the pen. It'll be Drew Steckenrider, the guy that kept the Mariners alive last night. Let's see if he can keep them alive tonight. As first pitch 1-0 to Kutch, 2-0 now to McCutcheon. As 2-0 pitch here. Good pitch, finally gets it in the zone. As that'll be 2-1. McCutcheon not very good against right-handed pitching. As it'll be fouled off for strike 2. The 2-2 now. Swung and it foul. A little early. A little high of a pitch to do anything with. But as the 2-2 now. Good take there. Good slider though. As that'll be 3-2. It's 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. McCutcheon putting together a pretty good at bat here. As the 3-2 pitch now. Good take. Good at bat there from McCutcheon, as that'll bring in Pete Alonso with first and second. Chance to tie the game here, really. Pete Alonso's tying run. This could be huge for the Cubs. As the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. Change up a little outside. So you don't want to walk the bases loaded for I don't even know who's on deck. I think it's Teoscar Hernandez. 3-0. Give him a chance to walk it off. As that'll be in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch here. Dribbled in, not dribbled, but hit, and that'll be a game-ending double play. What a rally from the Seattle Mariners to come back, not even come back, to just absolutely demolish the Cubs' elite bullpen for 6 runs. What a game. That was, that was very, very good game. As Carson Kelly will be the player of the game with a home run. And now we wait. Now we wait for Now we wait for game 7 to get underway. As we believe, we keep believing. As I'm just gonna. Okay, as we're gonna get ready for Can I? Oops.